right, so let's see what we get, guys. Let's push this one over. Another desiccation, so I'm gonna lose a card from the hand, but that's not that bad. We'll see what happens. Another little baby elemental that could be bad if there are more blaze cards in here, which I believe there are. Okay, a 3, but he's gonna hit this 4, so good stuff, unless this is a blaze, but I don't think so. Yes! Actually, this worked out awesome, because it's another Simoon, which is gonna kill him and him. Oh, yes, score. Okay, it's good. So, desiccation. I have a choice. I can either ditch 2 of these cards, but I use cards to pay for other cards, so I'd rather not. Or I can draw one blind and risk losing my hedgehog. I'm gonna live dangerously. Let's shuffle. Alright, let's see what we get. Haha, okay, it is a tree. So this tree goes in the discard pile, not out of the game. And this desiccation is gone. Now we're gonna have a Simoon, which is gonna force everything to move 1 to the left now, and then it would move again if it's still alive. So this moves 1 to the left, gone. This one moves 1 to the left. And then it's time for the regular movement phase. So this one is gonna move left again and be doused in my fountain. Yes. Thank you, fountains. These fountains are great. Like, they're just really, it's nice to be able to get them out early because they may get destroyed, but if they come back around, you're in really, really good shape. Okay, so that was that. And now I get to draw cards again. My hand limit is 10. Ooh, another hedgehog. Ooh, that's nice. That's really nice. Those hedgehogs are like cancellation cards. So if I don't like something that comes up, I can actually use the hedgehog on it. Okay, so I lost a lot of doves and squirrels in drafting, and I worried that that was a bad thing, but actually the hedgehog strategy seems to be possibly viable as well. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Oh no, that's a lot of deserting. 4. Okay, so we have a... All right, we gotta do it in alphabetical order. We got 2 desertion cards. I don't want to do it twice. Let's look at my discard pile and figure out what I want. All right. I'd really rather not lose these. Hang on. These are all so good. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. Here's my plan. I'm gonna use a hedgehog to cancel 1 since I have so many hedgehogs anyway and they're free. So we're gonna play this and we're gonna cancel 1 of the desertions. The other one I'm gonna let go through and we're gonna choose to discard, let's say maybe, oh wait, no, this is my hand. I want to use my discard pile. Me smart, sorry. Okay, so let's get rid of one of these trees since we've got multiples, and then let's get rid of this little fountain, which isn't gonna do that much good anyway, since we got so many big fountains in drafting. So these guys are gonna be out of the game. Thank you for your service, we appreciate you. And then this guy goes to discard. So now we're gonna have a blaze, but there's nothing to blaze, so we got really lucky with when this came up, because if they come up and there's a lot of fire elementals on the board, it's a disaster. So nothing happened, and then nothing happened because there's no elementals to move. So this Simoon card also just goes harmlessly into the discard pile. That's shocking. Okay, so now, once again, I get to draw even more reinforcements. Wow, that's a nice hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I haven't even hit my max yet. So we'll see what we pull up, and we can go from there. Or, if I want to, we can actually peek. Why don't we do that? It's fun, and I can show you how the squirrels and the doves work. So, this is a squirrel. It costs 1 card. Let's pay with this little tree for now, since we don't need him yet. So we're going to use the tree to pay for the squirrels. So what these squirrels do is they let you take a little sneak peek at the top cards of each of these decks. So, also, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we got 9 cards left in each of these stacks. What that means is that we're almost halfway through this game. So we're doing really well. We'll see if it continues. So score lets you look at the top 2 of each of these decks. So here we have a Blaze, which is not delightful, especially since it was going to get paired with this, which would have turned into a 4 and killed my Fountain, which would have sucked. So I'm glad we took a look. Okay, a Simoon, which doesn't necessarily matter here. And then a Desiccant and a 1. So I'm just going to say, we should be very, very glad that we used this Squirrel. Because see how this has a Blaze card? That means that both of these zeros in the top row would have turned into level 4 fires, which would have been the absolute worst possible case. It would have taken out 2 fountains and just been really messy. So now what we get to do is we get to put them back on the stacks in an order of our choosing. The other thing that we get to do, potentially if we want, is we can play this Dove card. And what the Doves do is they let you eliminate an entire top row of cards. So what I think we're going to do is we are going to play this Dove. So let's decide which cards we want to get rid of. Okay. The other thing I need to think about is fountains. I got a lot of cards to play, so we're going to work this out. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a fountain here for this next turn. So I'm going to leave the desiccation on top and just get rid of it. For this one, let's leave the 0 on top and just get rid of him because they're very frustrating. Same with this. Let's just leave it all the way that it was because it's all the worst basically. And then what we're going to do is we're going to play the Dove, which means we spend 1 other card. Let's spend a tree, and the Squirrel will go to the discard. And then we will use this Dove card to take off the top card of each column. There we go. So that worked out pretty nicely. That turn is done, and we already know who's going to be showing up. So if I want to play any more cards, I can. So I think what I'm going to go ahead and do, I don't know if I want to play the Owl yet, because I don't have to. Actually, let me think. I think what I want to do is I'm going to play 1 fountain and 1 hedgehog to put this fountain down. So that way I have a decent fountain in every column. And I'm going to hang on to my card draw and another hedgehog for a future turn because there's no need to go crazy just now. Okay, so that's the end of my turn. And now we are going to reveal some more. All right, so let's see what's next. It's a big mystery. All right. So here are our lovely fire elementals ready to do some battle. So we're going to resolve the Simoon, which makes everything move 1 to the left. So this 1 is going to move into this fountain. He's out. This 2 is going to move into this fountain. Get put out. And this 1 level fire is going to move over 1 from the Simoon. And then 1 for move elementals. And then he goes away as well. And then we get to draw 3 reinforcement cards. We're running towards the end of this deck. Once you run out of cards to draw, I will show you what happens, but it's basically you have to do another demobilization and lose a card from your army. Okay, this worked out pretty nicely. Okay, so I'm just gonna hang on for right now. There's no need for me to do anything until I see what's coming up. Unless I want to give into some temptation and see if I can get, I don't know if there's another squirrel in here. I don't want to run to this deck too quickly. Let's see. It's tempting to play a Dove and just get rid of a whole row of things. But I don't know if that's what I want to do. Let's count again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, there's 7 cards. That means that we're getting towards the end here. You know what, let's just hang on. I really like my setup for right now. So let's do a reveal. Reveal elementals. Okay. All right, so again, this isn't bad, again, because our fountain setup's pretty good, and the simoons are actually moving fires over before they can get bigger. So this one, the simoon causes everything to move to the left, so move to the left, move to the left. This goes into discard. This one moves everything to the left one more time. So he moves over into a level 4 fountain, and he's gone. And then this is resolved as well. So that worked out pretty nicely again. And then I get to draw some more reinforcements. So let's see what we got. We have the dove, the elephant, 2 owls, a hedgehog, ooh, some squirrels, doves, and another fountain. But we don't need to do anything with that fountain right now. Okay, so here's what let's do. I would definitely like to play squirrels and doves. Let's have a little peeky at the next set of things that are coming. All right, so let's keep the elephant. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and spend this fountain because I don't need it right now. And I'm gonna use the squirrels to have a look at the next row of cards. So we get to look at the top 2 of each of these decks. So just fire. Some desiccations, so some hand stuff. Let's see. Okay. Okay, here's what we'll do. I would like to use the doves. And the reason I'd like to do that is see how this is a 3-level fire and this is a 3-level fountain? If they hit, they're gonna cancel each other out. So why don't we put that 3 on top? Let's put the desiccation on top for this one because that 1 will just die in the next blaze. Let's leave the 0 on top just in case because I don't want any danger from a blaze card. And then we'll put this 3 on top because again, these would cancel each other out and I'd rather not do that. So we've played these and then let's see about some doves. So I'm gonna play this dove card. Ooh. Having the owls is fun, but I actually really like my hand. So I have another owl card already. Let's ditch that owl card. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna eliminate all of these, which is pretty nice. We're getting down to the last few turns of the game. Hopefully we're gonna make it here. Things could go wrong, but you know, we've done our best. Okay, so the big reveal, it's a mystery. We had no idea these were coming up. Okay, so the worst part is the desiccation. I have to give up either 1 card blind or 2 cards seeing. I think what I'm gonna do is we're just gonna go blind because I like all these. Oh no, the hedgies. Okay, well they'll come back, hopefully. Well, I don't know how many more times I'm gonna get through this deck. Okay, so this is done. This one's gonna move left, that's gone. This one will move left, that's gone. And this one will move right here. So now it's the reinforcements phase and I get to draw 3 more cards. Uh-oh, so I can only draw 2 cards. So what's gonna happen is I have to shuffle these up, the discard, and I have to do a demobilization. So what that means is that I can either give up 2 of these that I can see, just like with the squirrel, the injured squirrel cards, the demobilization cards, or I can take 1 blind. All right, let's do this kind of weaker tree and this weaker fountain, and that's what we'll get out of the game. Sorry guys, we appreciated you. Okay, so let's shuffle up again. And we'll draw that 3rd card, which is some more doves. Okay, that worked out real nice. I got a couple doves going. We can hopefully end this game fairly quickly. But for now, I think what we're gonna do, this is getting tempting. Do I want to just let things take their course for another turn, or do I want to use the doves to try to accelerate endgame? Okay, I think what I want to do is use these doves. So let's pay with We'll pay an owl and the dove. Gotta let this card pile going. So these are all just gone. So that's one set of cards that we just don't have to worry about anymore. There's only 3 left in each pile. So let's have another turn and reveal what they are. A little fire. Another, oh no, demobilization. A fire of great size. And this one. Okay, so this actually isn't too bad. So for the demobilization, I don't really want to get rid of either of these, but it's not going to matter at this point. So we'll just go blind. All right, so the doves have left us. Thank you, doves. You did a great job. So this is gone. Yeah. And now these are all going to move left. So this fire will move on to this fountain. This fire will move on to this fountain. This one will move here. And this one will move over 1. Okay. So now, once again, it's a reinforcement turn. The elementals have moved. So I can draw 1, 2, ooh, squirrels, 3. Well, this is looking very promising, ladies and gentlemen. It's because all those blaze cards happened in that one set of stacks. That was intense. Okay, so why don't we use the squirrels? Yeah, let's do it. So we're gonna pay the stag and the squirrels to look at the top of each deck. So we can just look at the last 2 cards. Movement. Huh. Okay, so none of this is actually that bad, but here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put this on top so we can eliminate it with the doves. We are going to, actually hang on, let me think about this. Okay. This isn't that big a deal anymore. We're at the end. So we can just let that one go through. This one doesn't matter too much, but this does. Let's put that on top. We'll put that one on top. We'll put that one on top. And we'll put the blaze on top. Flip them. All right, so now let's use our doves, our lovey-doveys. Okay, so the doves get played. That means that these go into the discard. And then that's the end of our turn, and we'll reveal the last 4. Okay, so we'll have a desiccation. So we'll just discard a random card. All right, so the elephant is gone. That's a shame. He's great. So that gets resolved. We have to discard somebody, get rid of somebody from the discard. So another set of doves leaves us, but that's okay. He's gone. The simoon will cause everyone to move 1 to the left. So this will be doused here. And then on the normal movement, this fire and this fountain will cancel each other out. So we have kept our forest very, very safe through the use of a very good fountain defense, and our forest is saved. That is the conclusion of Sylvion. I hope you enjoyed it, and happy gaming.